Today I'm telling you about the butterfly effect. Do you believe when a butterfly flaps its wing in India that tiny changes in air pressure could eventually cause a tornado in Texas? Yes, there is a possibility. The butterfly effect is the idea that small initial changes in the events may ultimately result in something with much larger consequences. In other words, they have some nonlinear impacts on a very complex systems. It simply deals with the unpredictability in complex systems. In 2004 Hollywood science fiction thriller film, The Butterfly Effect, Kuchi's character finds a way to travel back in time to his childhood. Every time he makes this journey, he does small things differently, but those tiny changes wind up having major and horrifying effects on his adult life. Many of us do the same when we go back in our past with the help of a time machine, but unfortunately, still we don't have a time machine. There is a story behind the concept of butterfly effect. The term butterfly effect was coined in the 1960s by Edward Lorenz, a meteorology professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, who was studying weather patterns. He devised a model demonstrating that if you compare two starting points indicating current weather that are near each other, they will soon drift apart, and later one area could wind up with severe storms while the other is calm. At that time, weather calculators thought you should be able to predict future weather based on looking at historical records to see what had happened when conditions were the same as they are now. Lawrence was skeptical. He was running a computer program to test various weather simulations, and he discovered that rounding off one variable from 0.506127 to 0.506 dramatically changed the 2 months of weather predictions in his simulation. His point was that long-range weather forecasting was virtually impossible, in large part because humans did not have the ability to measure nature's incredible complexity. There are simply too many minute variables that can act as hinge points, cascading to much bigger consequences. That's all for today. Thank you.